Evening boys and girls, welcome to today, and you joined me halfway through my day because there was no units. I started at 1300, it's now 6:10. Yeah, not doing too bad really. Just got my trailer, I've got to go and do some London collections. So starting off in Boreham Wood, going round to Park Royal, and then ending up in Southall. So should give you some footage that you actually like to watch. Some poor twat in a truck getting stuffed with London. 1806 on a Monday. Well, 1810 to be fair. It's 1806 now. By the time I leave, got to close the doors. The 1810 on a bloody Monday. Well, let's crack on, I suppose. Well, anyway, got to my first destination, and I'll have edited the road footage, so you will have heard my prat nav, hopefully. Don't know how good it's going to have picked it up. Usually it picks it up all right. Tell me to take the first exit. It's one of the reasons I call them prat nav. The first exit, clearly marked, no HGVs, and a width restriction. That's the end of the day. My hair might be a little bit screwed up because I got bored and I bought myself another baseball cap. I was running some vehicles into Scania for service and stuff, and I just thought, you know what, sod it, I'll buy another one. I have a few, because in winter, in actual fact, when I first started driving, I had two baseball caps that I always wore religiously every time. It was part of my kind of uniform, if you like. It was just something I always did, because if ever you get caught on a night out, you don't really have all your kit on you because you don't live in the vehicle, and you wake up the following day, your hair's all kind of thing, and you're just screwed. So it's easy enough to just, in that situation, just go done. Yeah. And in winter, it helps to keep you warm because heat escapes through the old head. In actual fact, when I wear it at the moment, because it's still quite warm, according to this it's 21 degrees, and I can believe it, it's actually quite bloody warm. Within a few minutes of doing this, I feel myself sweating. But anyway, there we go. I found out a couple of things so far today. It's kind of made me smile. One of the reasons why I'm not banned for the load going over. I was chatting to one of the managers, and from about 4 AM in the morning this morning, what did it? Hold on, sorry. From about 4 in the morning, the person on this site who holds the O license, so basically answerable to no one except the owner, was the one who was restacking and picking up all the stuff that had gone over. And he came across the 2 bars, he came across the 2 straps, and obviously knew that I had restrained the load as best as I could. And they know that I'm one of those people that I was speaking to the manager, and he's like, well, we know it wasn't you, we know it was the way it was loaded, for the simple fact that you're always a bastard who asks for more load restraints. I've always got 3 or 4 straps in the old side panel on the vehicle, just in case, you know, you get the odd pallet, don't you? You might have some bars, but you get one pallet that's odd, and unless the company you're picking up from puts 2 of their pallets kind of like that to hold it in place, I have a strap, you know. But yeah, that kind of made me smile. Now, you know what? Having thought about what I'm going to end up saying, I'm not going to say it. But there is another reason that I know. I won't say it because that could break confidences, and I don't really want to do that. And there's no way I can say it without kind of giving away certain bits of information I really don't want to. Because the person who holds the O license on this site is the person that gave me permission to do my YouTube channel again. And I want to adhere to what he's asked me to do, because, you know, it's nice of him to let some agency scum do their YouTube channel. The other thing that's made me smile is I was speaking over the course of the day, just a minute ago actually, because I gave one of them a lift over. He catches a train to work, and we drive past the station, so I gave him a lift in on the way back to the yard. I've been speaking to 3 company guys, 3 of the company guys on this site, not agency, company. And all of them said exactly the same thing when they figured out who I was. And I don't mean trucker bill, I just mean, you know, driver wise. And they said, you know what, because they're night guys, speaking to them whilst I was washing all this and doing all stuff, you know what, we always try and get one of your units because it's going to be clean, it's going to be legal, and it's not going to stink of smoke. There's 2 of them, because one of them had already been given a unit. There's 2 of them waiting in security at the moment for me to wander in and give them the keys to this. I'm just going to put it in between them and go for it. But I like that, because as an agency guy, when company guys stand there and tell you that they look for your unit, the one you were using specifically, they ask the security, go, well, you know, what unit was Bill using? It's like, because the thing is, a lot of people will jump to conclusions. They'll get into a vehicle and it will be dirty, you know, mud and mess and all that kind of stuff everywhere. And yes, it's annoying, it's aggravating, it's irritating. And sometimes it is down to a lazy bastard who had the vehicle. I understand. But we have, I'm staring at it, I'm looking at it, what the bloody hell is that called? The defect sheet, that's the one, the defect book, in the vehicle, in each vehicle that we fill out, you know, for the walk around checks and all that kind of stuff. And I'll always have a look at the last driver that filled it out, and I know most of the drivers now. And if I get a vehicle that is dirty, I'll have a look at the previous driver and I'll be like, right, I know him, I know that person. I'm going to guess they were on 15 hours when they got back. And so I'll take it. I won't report it, I won't do anything like that, I won't make a note of it. I'll take it, and at the end of the day, I'll clean it. Because if you come back on 15 hours, well, you can't clean it and diesel it and leave it all nice and tidy because you're on 15 hours. You legally have to stop. So I do that. You know, if I know the person who's had it before me is one of those people who just doesn't care, then I'll make a point of mentioning it. But most of the time, given the runs that we do, the stuff we do, it's quite literally they've run out of time. So what the hell is the point in reporting? You know, I've run out of time before now. I've come back into this yard having been through torrential rains, muddy yards, you know, just cack everywhere, and I get into the yard on 14 hours, 50 minutes. It's like, park it up, get me stuff and go. Yes, we've all been there, we've all done it, so you know, I'll give it a good old splotch. And like I said, I use the mop, you know, the splotch for the outside. Once I've done the outside, it's got a little bit of residual moisture on it, a little bit of cleaning fluid on it, and I do the old floor. So the old floor is always clean. But yeah, that's it's made me smile today, what I've been told. But yes, I've got 2 days off now, and unfortunately, given what I've got, you know, recorded in bank, because obviously I do assessments, I do training and stuff like that. I've pretty much, by the end of this coming week, maybe even by the time this one gets uploaded, I'll have actually caught myself up. You know, I gave myself 3 weeks head start. I will have caught, by the time this is uploaded, I will most likely have caught myself up. So, because I don't have time to edit in between my shifts anymore, because you do get hours in this place, might have to upload constantly. I might end up after this one having a few days where I don't upload, and then if I go every other day, that might work, because then it gives me more time, it gives me a bigger buffer style thing, and hopefully I can get ahead. So it's a bit annoying, it's a bit aggravating, yeah. Yeah, but no, it's not been too bad. I've actually done very little. If you're curious, I'm in an R440 Scania, and after doing my 3 collections and going back to the yard, coming back here and filling up, to fill it up so it goes back to full, you know, to the click, I've used 38 litres of diesel. Usually you can put a 1 in front of that for the runs I do. 38 litres of diesel. I've just gone into London, round London and back out again. I've gone Boreham Wood going in, obviously off the A1, into Park Royal, on my way round to Southall, and then I've gone back on the 406 up the A10. My Prat Nav has been binging all day because I ignore it most of the time. I use it for timings, and if I've never been somewhere before, it helps narrow down the final left and right and that kind of stuff. But I usually ignore it. If I know the area, I'll just ignore it and it go bing, bing, bing. It really hates me, my Prat Nav. But anyway, I'm going to do my paperwork, I'm going to end my day, I'm going to have my 2 days off, I'm going to edit all the crap that I've made. I've got footage that I've got to edit together that I'm going to talk over when I'm at home in September at some point, because I know Bert is going to be doing overtime. She's been contacted by a pharmacy. One of her old managers has put a good word in for her, and they're effectively headhunting her because she's been a store manager for Holland and Barrett. She ran 2 stores just over about a year, I suppose. And she was dispensing tech with 9 years ago. Tell a lie. 6 years experience, and she'd almost completed her NVQ, or one of the NVQ level whatevers. Until, of course, what happened in 2016 with my dad, she gave up her job. And so she didn't carry on with it. And one of her old managers, she's moved, and this pharmacy is looking to open up 2 other pharmacies, one in Colchester and one just down the way from us, I think. And they're interested in taking her on to effectively, because they'll finish off her qualification for a dispensing tech NVQ level, whatever the hell it was, but she can be the manager of it. So that's quite good news. But I'm, like I said, I've got that to edit, I've got this to edit. I suppose he's an uncle-in-law really, because he's Bert's uncle. He's gone work for himself, doing road safety courses, executive for executives, you know, company cars or fleets and all that kind of stuff. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to be editing driving footage, because he asks for various things. I'm going to edit it together, I'm going to be sending him that, so a lot of the footage I'm creating is going to be used in training videos for his company. And of course, because he's been in road safety for the last 30 something years, I think, 32 years, something like that, he knows all the relevant people to give the footage to. So a warning to everyone, don't do anything stupid if you see me driving, because that footage goes to him, it will go to the relevant authorities. I've been speaking to him over WhatsApp, and he said, look, you know, I'm having trouble finding stock footage and stuff, because you know that Duke thing a little while ago, I sent that to him. I said, can you use this? He went, yes. Also, have you got any, can you get any footage of somebody doing like a 3 or a 4 lane straight across style thing? Dude, give me 5 minutes on the M25, that's easy. So I'm going to be doing stuff with him, so I've got to edit that. I've got Simon coming around tomorrow because he wants us to work on a business plan for a car rental business that he wants us to start up. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to be busy as buggery these 2 days. All the grass has started growing again because it's been bloody raining. So I've got all of that to do, all the gardening to do. I hate gardening. Detest it. But anyway, I'm babbling. I need to finish. I need to end. I need to sort stuff out. I need to go home. Right. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. I'll see you in the next one. Whenever that is. Take care, guys. See you later.